Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to talk about what is next in your love life. If you guys don't know me, hello, my name is Naya, and on this channel I post pick a card readings and I make you feel empowered. Now, my tarot are not just predictive tools, but they are a way to read our energies and our subconscious mind so you can become powerful and you can manifest anything that you want. If you want to know more, I also have another channel called Naya. Subscribe and hit the ring bell button. And if you need any private readings with me or you want to find out more, I have all the infos and more tools in the description box down below. You have my website, nayavisions.com, where you find all the readings to get more clarity about what is going on in your connection. And yes, I specialized on love readings. I've been doing this for years. And then on my Patreon, you get one extra video a week, or in the Esoteric Academy, you learn how to become powerful, how to cast love spells, how to manifest the love of your life, or even a specific person, and so much more. Find out everything in the description box down below. And now let's get started with today's pick a card reading. So we have pile number one, what will happen in your love life, what is coming towards you in regards to love. Pile number two, what is coming in love. Pile number two. And pile number three, what is coming up for you in love. Remember, these readings are general. Take only what resonates with you, and they are timeless. The timestamps are going to be down below. Take your time, pause the video. There is no rush, and choose with your gut feelings which one calls you the most, or perhaps even more than one. And now I'm going to get started for those of you guys who choose pile number one. Hello, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. Let's see together who is coming towards you, what's up with your love life, what is coming next in your love life. We're going to start with the oracle cards, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards in front of you to understand better your situation. I'm also a channeler, so I just channel things besides of what the cards are saying. And as I said before, I want you guys to feel powerful. The readings are just the way to understand what's going on in our subconscious mind so we can manifest what we want in our reality. To know more and have help from me, like a personalized help, all my readings, even one-on-one readings through videos, you can book the appointment on nayavisions.com. The link is down below. Now let's get started. Sacred space, ritual, and center. I love this energy for you guys because this is exactly what I was talking about. I feel, maybe it doesn't resonate, but I'm going to say it. I feel that the people that clicked on pile number one, you guys are witches, or you definitely are so tired to not feel powerful. And I never see the cards before I put them in the table. I don't know what they talk about, but this is such a synchronistic event because I was talking about like how to get powerful. You guys are not victim of your circumstances. Like every single time I say to my girls and to my clients, even when they like somebody or when they don't know what it's going to happen in their love life, I'm like, you have the power to change that. You do not need to wait for a prediction. You do not need to wait for anything. You have the power to manifest love into your life in whatever shape or form because you are that powerful. Magic is not something that you do. It's not something that you learn. It's who you are at the core. You are a magical creator and a magical being. And perhaps for you, pile number one, because we have the sacred space, you are already drawn to feeling powerful. Because over here, we can see a crystal ball, a moon, a bell, which is so interesting because I wanted to use a bell for this video and I couldn't find mine because I have to set up my altar again. And this is literally an altar. We have a necklace, we have the photo of a goddess, and then we have the candle and obviously the center and the ritual. Maybe it's time for you to actually go after what you want, to properly feel powerful and to manifest through a ritual and through a spell or setting up an altar and focusing on love every single day while you're giving service to a goddess or your subconscious mind. And it is so interesting. Like, people think that magic is like a woo-woo fantasy thing found in Harry Potter. Like, I mean, I like the tarot, but will magic or doing a spell actually work? Yes, because rituals are nothing but imprinting the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, pile number one, talks with archetypes. It talks with symbols and images. When you perform a ritual, your nervous system calms down, and your subconscious mind is more receptive to whatever incantation, or we could even say affirmation, you're saying in that moment. So when you make a petition or an intention saying, I'm going to find the love of my life, I am with the love of my life, your subconscious mind in a ritualistic state is more drawn to that imaginary because your nervous system is more relaxed. In fact, there are some even neuroscience, studies about the fact that rituals in and of itself lower stress and anxiety. I'm not even making this up. I talk more about all of this aspect in my Esoteric Academy, which is on my Patreon, is one of the tier of my Patreon. And every single lesson, I teach you guys how to become more powerful, how to do this, and how to make reason behind this, because there are logical reason why magic works. It's not just woo or fantasy. So I don't know why I'm saying all these things for you, pile number one, but it seems to me that you want to regain your power. You also want to feel sacred. And even though you are entertained by pick card readings, and it's definitely fun to check what is going on energetically, you know that you don't just rely on them. You know that you have the power to manifest love, whether it is a specific person or not. We're going to see it with the other cards. And you know it is time that you take control back over your life. Even if you just want to start this and you don't even know where to start to manifest love, I have a mini course available down below where I teach you guys how to create basically and operate a magnetic spell, a glamour spell, in order to magnetize the person that you want in your life, or anybody for what matters. I'm only saying this because you have the sacred space. Perhaps also it is a time where you are focusing on self-improvement. Pile number one, you're focusing on creating that sacred space for you. And so I feel, pile number one, that what you're saying is, the next person or my specific person or whatever that comes into my life better respect my space, because I had enough of getting crossed in my own sacred space. So you're perhaps rebuilding your home, rebuilding your altar, rebuilding your foundation of your sacred space within your body. So that's a message that I'm hearing right there. Now let's look at the angel cards. Whoa. The soulmate card and the religious factors. Oh my God. So if you, I don't know, because I need to see the tarot, but if you are not thinking about anyone specific, it seems to me, pile number one, that you are on a mission to manifest a soulmate connection. Like, you just want something sacred. You're like, I had enough of just dating around or another karmic, or call it however you want. I want the real deal. And I still believe that soulmate do exist. Now, there is a lot of skepticism around, especially on YouTube these days, where people are like, soulmates don't exist, people get divorced or whatever. It's just not true. I honestly have been through so much in my life, and because I do a lot of energy work, I'm a psychic, I see a lot of people, like a lot. And I'm telling you, soulmates do exist. Like, I see when people are a match, it's an energetic vibration. You can tell by the way they move that you just can tell. So don't listen to anybody that brings their skepticism in your life and doesn't make you believe that you are capable to have this divine, beautiful relationship. Maybe they're going to call you naive. Maybe they're going to call you delusional. You know what? You don't have to share your stories or your dreams with people that do not support it. With people that while you're dreaming, they push you down. You don't have to share that, but you can still believe that they exist. And if you assume it, if you believe it, it's going to happen. Now, obviously, for some of you, you might think about a specific person. If you're thinking about manifesting a specific person, well, there is a chance that this person is indeed a soulmate, and you guys definitely have an opportunity together. Now, it could be though with the religious factor that yes, indeed, you are attracting or you already, are thinking about someone specific and this person is definitely spiritually connected to you. We have so many divine cards going on over here. However, it could be that you guys come from different religious background or maybe different belief system. Now, it does happen that sometimes one person in a relationship is extremely spiritual, is psychic, believes in all this stuff, and then the other person instead is extremely rational. Now, don't allow this to hold you down. That doesn't mean that you guys are not soulmate. It just means that you have different views in regards to this matrix, but the love is still there and you still can share a beautiful relationship. So perhaps this is for some specific people that are watching this video, pile number one. But if you have argued about your belief system and you might think, or they cannot be the one because we have so many different belief systems when it comes down to our religion or our spirituality. Well, not really. You can actually grow from one another because of those differences. So don't allow that to tell you that that is not the reason why you can't be together. There is no limit. If two people love one another, they are going to love each other even through their differences. Now, let's see more in this reading of what is going to happen in your love life. Because right now, all I'm seeing is that there is a divine connection. Whether it is coming or already present, that's what I can tell you. So let's see more about your story, pile number one. What's next in the love life of pile number one? The Queen of Wands. I told you, you are powerful. You want to feel powerful. You are a witch. You want to learn how to attract a soulmate or this soulmate into your life, because the Queen of Wands is all about power, beauty, glamour, magic even. I mean, in this particular tarot deck is not as the traditional tarot deck. You can't see she usually has a cat, so she's feeling very proud of herself. She's full of passion. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We are indeed, if you're watching this video by the time that I'm posting, in Sagittarius season. So it's almost like this is the season of the witch, and use this power. Allow your power to flow into your reality so you can see the manifestations of it. And that will attract more love, or the love that you want, into your life. Let's see what else. Because this talks a lot about divinity, feeling powerful. Your self-concept is very strong. That's what I'm seeing. I don't think you have to necessarily work on that. I mean, a little bit, we all have to work on our self-concept, but that seems very strong to me in your case. I want to know more about your story, like what's going on, what is going to happen next. And obviously it has to just fly by, that card. Oh my God. You cannot fake this, you guys. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you guys, this is happening on camera, live. You cannot fake readings like this. It's impossible. The readings, the cards just jump. I cannot control them. Guys, I don't know what's going on with you all, but it seems to me maybe you've already done the spell. I don't know what is going on, but you guys are manifesting the one. And I don't care how many people, like I said before, they want to be skeptical about it. It doesn't even matter if you never had a relationship or if you had failed relationship. Love exists, the one exists, soulmates exist, and the more you say it, the more it's going to happen in your reality. So, and especially if that makes you happy. Spiritually speaking, they exist. It seems to me that there is someone in your life that is a match, is your soulmate, and you have found this person. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen this month. You're going to meet your soulmate, the love of your life, call it however you want, your divine match. I don't even know how many labels you have to stick on a spiritual connection, but you are so, so close. And I feel that this is your match. Like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, they are also powerful. They are interested perhaps in esotericism or becoming more powerful in their own personal ways. They're passionate about life. They definitely could be Aries, Virgo. Why did I say Virgo? Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They're incredibly attractive. They're passionate about life. They're positive. They are your match. And it feels to me such a relief for you, pile number one, because what I'm picking up from your energy is you saying, finally. Like finally somebody that matches my energy, that matches my beliefs, where I don't feel like I have to hide who I really am. So perhaps these religious factors, it's really not about being that different. It's different in spirituality, but maybe the way they go on about it is slightly different from you. But at the end of the day, you guys are so compatible on that spiritual aspect. So that could be, I'm sorry, I needed more cards to just see the overall picture. So what is coming next? A sacred connection. Like literally, you cannot fake this. Like it's written all over the cards. What's next? What's going on? I'm so happy for you. Who is this guy? They could come from a foreign lands. The ones usually are the expression of foreign lands. So they could indeed come from a different culture, foreign lands, or you could meet them during a travel or retreat or something like that, something that you don't usually do on a day-to-day basis. And another wand, and then we have the Eight of Wands. It definitely could be for some of you that you guys are going to meet like on a holiday or somewhere where you don't live. You might be like, but I don't have any holiday planned. Guys, it could even be that you have to go on the train somewhere to do something. I don't know, like something like that. And you don't even know yet, but it's going to come up that you have to travel somewhere for some reasons. And that's how you're going to meet this person. And then, or it could just be that they come from a different culture. They just relocated to your estate or your flat, your block of flats, or your house, or your neighborhood, or your city. That could be. So that's what the ones usually talk about. Now, with that being said, once you guys are going to meet, then you're going to start this connection through messages, because the Eight of Wands talks about messages, emails, text, phone calls, and generally happy communications that flows very easily, because you guys connect very easily and you are indeed a match with each other. Now, for those of you instead who already know who this person is, and perhaps, like I said before, you did a spell or you want to do a spell to manifest a specific person, I am seeing that whatever differences that you guys had in the past, somehow, some way, they're all going to get resolved. And I think that you have been manifesting this to have better communication with this person, because you know that this person is your soulmate. You manifested it before in your life. You manifested it again. You guys know that you are a match. And by the way, they know that too, even subconsciously. And now the communication between you two are getting improved, because they are more receptive to improve that communication. So if there was any communication breakdown in the process of manifesting a specific person, tables are about to shift. And I see that they're going to send you messages. They're going to communicate. They are going to reach out for you. They want to talk to you. I would say, yes, I want to be around you, but this is more of an energy of like, I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. I want to finally have that conversation, and I want to bring you good news. I want to bring you opportunities, or maybe a possibility of dating or taking you out. They definitely want to take actions towards you. Finally, I would say. What's next in your love life? What's next? Another wand. I cannot. Then we have the Page of Wands. Again, like this person is extremely passionate about you, or will be very passionate about you again and again and again. Foreign lands, traveling, being together during a holiday. It could even be like something, oh, your friends decide to take you somewhere during New Year's Eve and you don't even want to go, and you're like lazy, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to go, and you don't even know who is coming. They got friends calling other friends, stuff like that. Then eventually you go somehow, some way, and over there you meet that person, and you would have never expected in 1,000 years that you would have met a person like that during a New Year's Eve. Could be something like this, or just that they love traveling. Traveling is a big essence. If you are thinking about a specific person, they might want to communicate to you that they want you back into their life. Yes, you manifested this through the sacred space, or soon you will be, because you're learning how to be powerful and magnetize who you want in your life. And then that they will invite you to a holiday or a trip. That definitely can happen with these cards. And there is so much sensuality and passion and intimacy that I can read in these cards, united with the divine spiritual connection. It's so beautiful and so powerful. Then we have the Five of Cups. Now, I feel that because we have so much energy of fire and connection and passion and feeling powerful, I honestly do believe that either you're learning spells or you are proactively manifesting this into your life, or soon will be. And with the Five of Cups, what you're also manifesting in them, if you know this person, is that they deeply, deeply are sad without you. They deeply miss you. And they are feeling this like in the night when they sleep alone, or when they're trying to texting someone else and it just doesn't click, or something really happy happens into their life and they want to take the phone and tell you, but they can't because there is a communication breakdown. Like right now, more than ever, they are missing you. They're feeling the lack of your beautiful presence, your beautiful energy into their life. If we are not talking about anyone specific, that could be still a part of you that is missing. That's the significant person in your life. So this is just a warning in general to not, I'm of the idea that you should never suppress emotions. So if you need to cry. If you need to have a bad day or swallow, grieve a little bit, definitely allow the emotions to flow naturally. But remember this thing about emotion and everything in life. Everything is temporary. Nothing is permanent. This is one of the laws of the universe. Everything always moves. So yes, you might feel sad sometimes, and you might feel you want to cry, and you might feel even lonely sometimes. Give yourself grace. This is normal. It is okay. You're just a human being, even though you're a powerful human being. It is okay to feel sad and lonely sometimes. And if you want to cry, like I said, cry. But also remind yourself that you don't need to stay in that state. And that is just a temporary thing. Think about it this way. Your emotions are like clouds. You are the sun that always shines behind them. You're that powerful. You are made with the same essences of stars, for real. And so those emotions are just the clouds that sometimes come and go. So yes, you might feel sad sometimes. Don't worry. It's not messing up your manifestation. It's just what it is, because you're human, and that's okay. But don't sit too much in the state, because is only temporary. But they also, if we are talking about a specific person, which I feel we are for many people, they are feeling these emotions right now without you, and they are realizing what they have lost. And that's why they want to come back and communicate with more power and passion than ever. I still want a last card for you guys, and then we're going to wrap up this reading. Let me know in the comment section down below if the reading is resonating, if it makes sense. I always love to hear your stories. What else? What is coming next in the romantic life of pile number 1? What is coming next? the Eight of Swords. Okay, you guys, you're my skeptics, my skeptical people. You might feel like, Nia, this is all good and fine. I just don't believe that much that this is going to happen. Like, the other day I was in Italy and I was talking to this girl and I was saying similar thing, but in a different context, where I was motivating her. I was saying that she can manifest everything that she wanted. She can manifest love because she was very disappointed with the people that she was dating, and saying that there are no good guys out there and everybody doesn't want a committed relationship. And she was so sad about this. And I said, listen, it might be true, because I don't want to invalidate anyone's experience. If you're experiencing guys in this specific sense being a douchebag, if I'm telling you, oh no, there are good guys out there, this is so invalidating to your experience. So I said, I understand. There are indeed dickheads out there. There are men that are very superficial. And indeed, there are people who are not committed. And it is so sad for them. I understand you. However, the good guys do exist, even though you didn't experience in them. And I think it's possible for you, because she was a beautiful girl, a psychologist, just so intelligent, so full of life, that I saw that for her. It was possible for her to find love. It was so possible. However, she was so closed in her experience of sadness and sorrow and disappointment from the past that she wasn't even allowing herself permission to dream about finding a good person. And sometimes this happens, pile number one. It might happen even to you once in a while. And it does happen because our brain loves the familiar and goes back to our experience. And when we have been disappointed with people or relationship for so many times, the brain shuts down, doesn't want to create expectations anymore, because it's trying to protect ourselves. It's trying to protect you and say, oh, I don't want to expect anything anymore, because if I'm going to idealize another time that I'm going to find the love of my life, I'm going to feel so disappointed that I just cannot take that pain anymore. And so we shut down. I understand that, pile number one. You might feel sometimes so sad and lonely that even though all of these predictions looks amazing, and sometimes you do feel powerful and you know that this person is coming, there are other times where you just shut down, where you're so sad and disappointed with life because the experiences of the past were not that great. I get that. And I think we should honor that, because that is your experience. However, the Eight of Swords talks about, pile number one, the fact that you cannot see the bigger picture. And you cannot see it, not because there's something wrong with you, but simply because your brain is not structured for that. Let me just bore you a little bit about the reticular activating system. If people know me from my other channel, they are laughing at this point because I bring it up all the time. But we have this part of our brain that is called the reticular activating system. And it basically filters information because we are not able to process all the information in reality. Otherwise, our brain will go in meltdown. And so what it focuses upon and what it shows in our reality is what we deem important. When we shut down and we say there are not good men out there, I've been disappointed for so long, the brain only reinforces that idea, and indeed will show us even more that we're right. But guess what? You're not able to see the bigger pictures when you do like that. There is 99% of information out there that you're not processing. And in that 99% of information, there is that romantic love story that lasts forever. There is the third or fourth marriage that finally works and people find the love of their life. There is indeed the person that doesn't give up and still believes in their dream, and then they happen. So don't get it twisted. Sometimes sadness and the reticular activating system will only filter what you think is true. And sometimes you think that love is not available to you, and that's what the reality is going to show you. But that doesn't mean it's true. It is only one portion of reality, a very tiny one, that your brain decided to focus upon. And it is temporary. The Eight of Swords is a very temporary card. So, guys, if you feel, pile number one, sometimes that there is no hope, it's an illusion. And it's an illusion due to your past disappointing experience experiences in your brain trying to protect you. When you feel in this way, try to remember this reading and try to remember, wow, there is another possibility available for me, and it's not because I didn't experience it yet, because I didn't see it yet, that it's not possible. And if you just reinforce that idea, your brain will bring it up more and more, the idea of, yes, indeed, your soulmate exists, even through watching these pick a card readings, and then it will manifest it into reality. That is literally how it works. So I had to mention, because these cards they just basically say that. But besides that, you've done the work. You keep doing the work, keep studying the art, keep studying your energy works on how to manifest. You can use my resources or someone else's resources, whatever it is that you want. And I'm telling you, your match is the next person that you're going to meet, or in regards to a specific person, they are your match. So don't give up on this connection, okay? That is what is coming next into your romantic life, pile number 1. I really hope this reading was motivating and inspired you to learn more and to feel powerful, because indeed, magic is not something that you do, it's who you are. I love you guys, and I'll see you if you want any personalized help from me on my website, neyavisions.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Let's figure it out. What is next in your love life? I don't know what's up with your reading, so we're going to find out through the oracle and then through the tarot. Of course, I have to remind you guys, if you want a personalized reading with me or even a video reading, you can book your slot or book one of the readings on my website, neyavisions.com. So let's figure it out. Let's see. Oh, you got 2 cards. Oh, okay. So we have the summer solstice, light and celebration with the fox. The fox might be your spirit animal. And the earth, ground and embrace. You could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn, or you might be somebody extremely connected with nature, or maybe you want even someone in your life that understands animals, that loves nature. And I feel that very soon you're going to be even more in those environments. I feel that there is a level of transformation that has been happening to you since the summer season, or will happen to you throughout the summer of the next year while you're watching this video. If you're watching this video while I'm posting, it could be the summer of 2026. There's something great is happening, or whatever, whenever you're watching this video. I feel you're a very kind, lighthearted spirit. Very soon you're gonna celebrate something extremely important. So if you're talking about romantic thing, if you'll be manifesting love, is definitely happening in your life. And I feel that you deserve this, because somehow, some way, you have put in the work in a very grounded way. You weren't just calling in for someone, but you worked on your self-concept, or you're working on yourself. You've been very grounded, very realistic. And there was a process of transformation that has been going on for you for a while. So let's see what the other oracle wants to say. Oh, you also have 2 cards here. Oh, right. We have, interesting. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel that the people who have chose pile number 2, you have been manifesting a specific person or a reconciliation. Now, with that being said, your manifestation is going to work. And if you want to learn more on how to magnetize a specific person or love into your life, I have a mini spell down below. It's a mini course where I teach you how to do it and I guide you through meditations. But pay attention, because you might really want this person. Now, I have to see more with the tarot, but there are some red flags about this person. And I feel that you're not going to fully understand, like you're not going to fully believe in these red flags until they come back towards you. Like sometimes it just has to happen in order to feel powerful. You manifest a specific person, and then this person comes back exactly how you wanted it, and then you realize that you don't want them anymore. And that it's not a failure, but it's actually making you feel more grounded, more powerful, because now you know that you can do it, and now you know that you have a choice. You're not desperate anymore. And I feel this is part of this transformation for you, pile number 2, like you learning how powerful you are, and you getting exactly what you want, so you can learn that you were never desperate. And now I feel that you're grounding yourself you're working on this self-concept, pile number 2, saying like, I am not desperate anymore. And this is the topic of my new video on Naya channel, where I say, you know, the people that manifest a specific person are not the people waiting around for a call or the desire, their SP, to call them back. It's the person that doesn't feel the need to be called back anymore. Because when you're not desperate, you don't feel the need to have the phone call, for example. You get it because you enter the state of having. So I think this is what it's happening to you. I'm telling you that regardless of this card, you are going to get the reconciliation. Like, they're coming back into your life next. It's happening. You've done the job. You grounded into reality, and it's happening. However, Spirit wants you to know that it's not because you're so powerful that you get them back, or someone from your past, that necessarily that means they are the best person for you. You need to still pay attention to the red flags and look for compatibility in the relationship. But let's find out more. What is next in pile number 2, romantic life? What is next? What is next, Spirit? What is next? I'm seeing a tree. I'm seeing nature. Dog. Like a wolfy, like it's very similar to the fox, like wolfy sort of animals. I call the fox wolfy because they have that snout that protrudes forward. Maybe your specific person has the painting of a dog or a wolf, or they have it tattooed, or they're connected to that. We have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn again, a lot of earth sign. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles, family, manifestation, feeling rooted, expanded, and feeling that you're thriving. You're getting exactly what you want. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling that even though you get what you want, it's not exactly what you wanted. And then the Knight of Pentacles. How many Pentacles? And then the 10 of Swords, the end. So many Pentacles, so much energy of money, grounding things into actuality, and stubbornness. There is a specific person coming back into your life because you want it and you manifested it. But let's face it, this person has some red flags. And the red flags that I see, pile number 2, it's the fact that they are more immature than you. And so even though they come back and they might feel, you know, I want a family, I want a commitment from you, there are some money problems going on, or maybe they are not as financially sound as you, or as financially ready to settle down in the way that you wanted to. You can manifest them to upgrade for sure. But with the 5 of Pentacles, there is a bit of arguments or problems with money, or the lack of money, the lack of understanding sometimes that commitment or having a family requires that financial stability, and them moving very slowly towards it rather than as fast as you would wish. And then the 10 of Swords, I feel you realizing that maybe this person is not really worth the effort, and you're gonna, you know, but this is gonna happen in the future. You're just gonna say, you know what, now I know how powerful I am, how much I worked for myself, how much I worked for my independence, and I realized that you're just not worth it. So it's a bit of a bittersweet sort of readings, because on one hand, I am seeing you getting exactly what you want. You getting even the satisfaction. Like sometimes people want to manifest a specific person because they want to have the satisfaction and they want to prove to themselves that I was able to do it. And it's not a revenge, but it's like, it's so unfair that this person told me that they loved me and they did all of that and then they disappeared. It's like, this is so unfair. I want to manifest them back. And you do, and you realize, like I said, how powerful you are. But in the process of doing that, you became so much more powerful, so much more grounded, and you know so much more. Then by the time that they come back, you realize all the red flags. You realize, hey, this person, it's just not giving. It's not giving me back what I put out in terms of effort. It's not mature. They are not as financially stable as I would want them to be. And so you feel that they are not worth it, and you feel that, or they're moving too slow according to your desire. And even though you know that you can manifest more opportunities for them, at the same time, you also think, well, why should I? Shouldn't I be able to manifest opportunities for me instead, and finding somebody that is at my same level? And then eventually you say, yes, I should, and you go away. But you go away with empowerment and satisfaction because you prove to yourself that you could do it all the way around. And this happens more often than you wish for or like, but to manifest love, you have to raise your vibration, okay, or your assumptions, or call it however you want. And so in the process of people raising their vibration, by the time that the person comes back, they're not at this level anymore. They have really raised their self-concept. They raised their sense of power, independence. They feel happy within themselves. And so when the other person comes back, they realize that there was a huge gap, and they might not need them anymore as much as they thought they would. And so this is what I'm seeing that is going to happen. I know it's like not the kind of reading that you want to hear, but I'm telling you, pile number one, this is not a negative reading. I see abundance coming in for you, a great sense of power, you letting go of things or people that they are not serving your evolution. And by the summer season and the solstice, you feeling really grounded in your reality. Like you're feeling that you don't need anybody. You may be perhaps meeting someone else as well, knowing that you can and deserve more. That you are capable to financially thriving on your own. I see a lot of that going on in this reading. And so there is within the process of manifesting love for you, pile number one, there is you letting go of the past and you letting go of things that just no longer work, or better, even aspects of yourself that you feel are dead. Like, I'm not anymore that person. I'm not needy anymore. And now I see the red flags that I couldn't see before, despite having them back in my life. And it does happen. It does happen. And people decide to have better. And you're going to get to that, I feel, because this person, despite them wanting you and coming back, they're not at your level, and they are moving so much slower than what you're capable of, and what you and the pace that you're moving, essentially. Let me get some other cards to clarify, especially the 10 of Swords, because we have 210. So it's a manifestation that happens, that ends a chapter in your life and begins a new one. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, another pentacle. Something, I know this is a love reading, but something is happening in your finances. You are leveling up. And that is what I see the most for you, pile number 2. You are leveling up to a point where you're not going to need anyone else financially. God forbids you have kids and this is like a marriage sort of situation where you're having to ask for money or things like that, and you're feeling really sad about it, and that's why you want to manifest them back into your life, because you felt my life was so much easier when they were paying the bills or stuff. It could happen. I'm just putting it out there. If you're worried about any of that, not only they will want to come back to you, but you won't need them anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I read the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I still will say the same. You don't need them anymore. you are leveling up financially, you are leveling up in your life, and you're grounding a lot of wealth into reality. The King of Pentacles could mean two things that I need to clarify, pile number 2. They might, it's two things. It's either you decide to end with them once they come back because you just had enough and you know that you can do better, or after you decide to empower yourself, pile number 2, and say, listen, you're not my level, like, I'm sorry, I'm moving on, they then finally decide to level up and become from the page to the king. But it all comes down to the same thing that I said before. All of this is happening and manifesting because somehow, some way, you have switched from I need them in my life, even financially, to I don't need them anymore. Money are not a problem anymore. Money is so much in this equation for some reason. And because of that, whoever you choose next, or perhaps even them, comes from a decision of power, of logic and reason, and not out of desperation and lack because you need them. And that is the energy of earth. That is the energy of financial prosperity and grounding self-concept into reality. Let me clarify the King of Pentacles. I feel that a part of you thinks I've given them so many chances that either they level up now or they don't anymore. Like, I'm not waiting around anymore. 6 of Wands, there is a movement forward for sure with this King of Pentacles. It could very much be for a lot of you, despite the reconciliation that is being manifested, which will happen pretty soon, by the way, you literally decide to move on and you meet the King of Pentacles. Like, you meet that grounded, this could be a Taurus, you meet that grounded, powerful, mature individual that meets you at that level and say, I got you. I know you don't need me, but I got you. And that is the energy that you want to manifest the most. And that's why I feel it is all playing out beautifully, because it's giving you the satisfaction of getting exactly what you want and the realization that you can have more. And by knowing that you have manifested this, then you know you are going to manifest better. And it indeed does happen. It's almost like manifestation is a little bit like riding a bicycle. You fall at first, it looks very difficult. Then one day, all of a sudden, you do it. And then that gives you confidence to do it again. And then at some point, you know how to ride a bicycle. It's so easy. And you have done it so many times that you don't even question it anymore. It's literally the same thing that it's happening to you, and that it's happening in regards to learning manifestation and how to master it. Let me get another card. I want to clarify the pay attention to the red flags, because I want to see who is this King of Pentacles. If it's someone new or is them leveling up. The 6, another 6. 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, let me get another card. It's tricky. Should we look at this one? The Ace of Cups. Tricky, tricky, tricky. They will offer you something. They want you back, like, badly, because you're just not desperate anymore. Like, 100% I'm seeing that for you guys. However, I feel that the 6 of Pentacles is like you say, no, I can have better, and there is someone new happening. Like, there is so much better than this person. Especially I don't know why for you this financial thing is so important, but I'm seeing like you want something that they can tell you, I got you. Like, money is not a problem anymore. It's not. Maybe because you struggle with this person financially for so long that you're just like, I want to make sure I find someone that doesn't have these money problems. And then the love comes, because when survival is not a problem anymore, there is space for love. I know it sounds so bad, like I sound so materialistic, but look how many pentacles. Clearly for you, it's a problem. Clearly for you, financial difficulties have made you struggle in relationship. And you shouldn't be ashamed of that. It is what it is. I feel they said what they needed to say, but let's see more. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Wow, another pentacle. Man, you're just tired of waiting around for them to level up. And they want you back. Like, they want to reconcile, but you are not, like, you're happy that they want you back, or you will be happy. Like, I see that, all of that, you will feel powerful and you're happy about that. But at the same time, once they come back, or if they already came back, you're like, this is all good and fine. I'm happy that you love me, but if you are not going to provide, like, if you're not going to be that kind of person or man, perhaps, I'm not interested, because I'm good. I'm good on my own. And I'm actually better on my own. And that is to pay attention to the red flags. And so you're not, what they are offering, if it doesn't match exactly what you want, you're going to move on. And you're going to be like, I'm not waiting around anymore. And then boom, Ace of Cups, the new love, the King of Pentacles, or then boom, them leveling up. But that is the manifestation that I'm seeing here. It's not just them coming up. They better come back. And if they come back, they better come back leveling up and owning to their responsibilities, because otherwise, great that they come back, but I'm going to end this. And boom, you manifest the one that is able to provide in the way that you want to, because look at many pentacles, look how many earth energy. And yes, earth energy is about building stability. With money gives you safety, gives you freedom, building foundation. I want to know that we're marrying, that we're doing something together, that we are buying a house. Like, for you, love is translated into, are we building something together? And there is nothing wrong about that. It's simply who you are and how you show and demonstrate love. You want to know that you have a teammate that is building something with you. And if they want to do that, great. Otherwise, you're going to cut them off. And you're going to have so much better. Because you're ready now. You're ready, more ready than ever to have that. And you are just not willing not to see the red flags anymore. And you're not willing to wait around anymore. Okay, this is what I see for you, pile number 2. Let me know in the comment section down below if it does resonate. I really love to hear your stories. And remember, for personalized readings or all my resources, including the Esoteric Academy on Patreon, where you have extra videos that will teach you how to get them obsessed, learn how to become powerful, and so much more, all the links are down below. And my new tier of the Esoteric Academy is down below, where we're also going to talk about how to improve your psychic abilities and things like that. So just check the info box, is full of resources, and I'm going to see you very soon with another reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Before I get started, I obviously remind you guys that if you want clarity, if you want to feel powerful, all my resources are down below, including personalized readings, including spells, mini course, and my Esoteric Academy, which includes extra pick a card readings on my Patreon down below. All the resources and infos are in the description box, so check it out. And if you want to book a private reading with me, even a one-on-one call, is through my website, neavisions.com. Now, let's get started and see what is going to happen, what is next in your love life. We're going to start with the oracles and then use the tarot as we go. So let's see what's coming up. Nourishment, grow and share. You are in a beautiful moment in your life where you have already established your power, and now you are ready to get the nourishment. You are getting ready for your manifestation or for your harvest, and you are in a process of growing. You are seeing love all around you, and you are so ready to share it, and that's why you're also ready to receive it. In fact, well, I'm not even surprised. We have the very soon card and the passion card. I feel that for those of you guys who choose pile number 3, you are the single ones. You are the ones that put in the work, and you're like, you know what? I am not manifesting any specific person anymore. I am ready for the one. Like, I'm ready for that nourishment. I'm ready for the person that will nourish my soul. And so you are clearly deciding all the qualities that you want in somebody. You are not going to settle down anymore. And it's been a while that you didn't want to settle down for anything less than what you exactly want. You want passion back into your life. You want to have that, romantic love that tells you, I got you. Let's go for this holiday. Let's have fun. Let's build something together. You want to share, and you want somebody that is open and ready to share. And it's going to happen. It is going to be available very soon for you. This is matters of weeks. And I feel that you should manifest this even more by celebrating it right now. Why waiting? Like, this helps so much when you're manifesting something, because in fact, I know that a lot of people that watch pick a card readings are like, I want to have a prediction. Like, I don't want to put any effort into manifesting, but you are always manifesting whether you like it or not. This is how our reality operates. So my take is celebrate today, celebrate with passion, and allow your heart to sing with joy. Do things that you love. Keep nurturing yourself, because that is exactly what will create very soon the romantic love that you want. Now, let me see what the tarot wants to say to you. What's next in your love life? The Magician. Talking about manifestation, yes, this is the yes from the universe. It's like, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I got it. Yes, I'm powerful. Yes, let's go for it. Yes, I allow love to enter my life. Maybe you have affirmed this. I don't know, but it is happening. It's happening very soon. There is a lot of events happening. There is a lot of new beginnings. You even finding your own path during this month. And a lot of people enter in your life, a lot of movement, and this is all consciously created with the Magician card. You feel as beautiful as ever, as powerful as ever. You are in your main character era, which you should always be, and you're ready. You're ready. That's what I'm feeling. Where is this, Spirit? I'm ready. And Spirit will deliver. This is Aries, by the way. So your person could be an Aries. The Three of Cups, lots of fun, celebration, going out with friends, spending New Year's Eve, if you're watching this video by the time that I'm posting, with fun, communities or people. The Fool card, you are ready for that new beginning, man. And the Eight of Swords, like, you felt stuck for a very long time. You felt like no one is coming, nothing is happening, you know what, just people don't get it. And now you're like, I don't care, like, let's go 360 party girl. You know what I mean? I apologize, my cat. Maybe the cat is your spirit animal, because my cat just entered right now. You're like, I am ready to have fun. I'm ready for this new beginning. Let's go party. Let's go having fun. Let's celebrate. Don't exaggerate with the Three of Cups, especially with drink and alcohol. But besides that, it is because you're nourishing yourself. Maybe you're eating better. You are glamming up. You look so good. You've done your nails. You've done your hair. You've done your makeup. Maybe a bit of Botox. Maybe none of that. But like, you're glowing. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are glowing, and you're glowing because you became passionate again about your life. You decided to take the lead, go for the things that you like, hang out with friends, and not feeling stuck anymore. You decided, even if I don't see it, I'm still gonna enjoy my life. And it is in fact because of this new beginning that you have created, or very soon you will create for yourself, that you're entering a whole new world. You're entering a new life. I see that you can meet a person, like I said, during a celebration, a travel, or just having fun with other people. So you're going out, you're not thinking about anybody in specific. You're not even going out to meet anybody. And boom, that's your prince charm, your princess. Boom, you connect, you have fun. Like I'm seeing you guys like going to clubs together if you are into that, or going to lectures together, like anything. I don't know who you are, or like I'm seeing also the aurora, like the boreal aurora, like the dawn. I don't know if you call the dawn, but there's a lot of energy bubbling up on the surface that you're like, yes, we are that kind of couple that has fun, lots of friends, lots of social events, a whole new world, a whole new chapter full of passion. And that results into a new beginning that gets you unstuck. That is what is coming next. Now, let's clarify the Magician and the Fool, because they both indicate leadership, new beginning, and just going even towards things that you have never done before. Like, I don't know, I'm picking up bumpy jumping, not because you are going to do it, but it's like the Fool card is about that, right? It's, oh, you know what? This time I'm going to say yes to this party. You know, this time I'm going to say yes to this opportunity. I'm going to go. I'm going to do things that I've never done before because I want to change my environment. I want to change my life. And you are definitely doing so. And you're doing it with a lot of positivity very soon. After a period of feeling powerless, after a period where nothing was happening. This gives me also, if you're watching this video by the time that I'm posting, like the energy of Saturn going direct. Maybe you have learned some lessons that were very heavy during Saturn retrograde, and now you feel a sense of expansion. You feel a sense of like, wow, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I feel full of energy. All of a sudden I feel free. All of a sudden I don't even feel burdens coming from the past. That is all Saturn going direct, and finally being done with that lesson that it took so long to learn. Let's clarify the Magician and the Fool, please, Spirit. Whoa. I just let you in. What is it? The Eight of Pentacles. You got some pentacles right there. You really worked on your self-concept. I'm so sorry about my cat. He's so annoying. He's a Bengal. And he gets bored really easily. I really apologize for that. With the Eight of Pentacles, it seems like you have worked on yourself. Whether this is like getting a promotion, working better in your field or in your career, or maybe like you have glammed up. Like I said before, you put in the work with your body. You're in better in shape. You've done your hair. You've done a total makeup and hair, transformation. Like you feel that you have worked on yourself. You feel like, I'm good now. And that because, there was a story in the book of Florence Scovel Shinn, one of my favorite authors of the law. The book is called The Game of Life and How to Play It. And in this book, she was talking about manifestation, of course, and how this man who wanted to manifest riches was very poor. And he spent the last money that he had on buying a very expensive coat. And the wife was like, what are you doing? We don't even have money. Like, we're trying to get money and you're spending this money in a coat? You crazy? And he was like, no, let me do it. Because when I wear this coat, I feel expensive. I feel that I am the person that's got the riches. So he goes on, buys the coat, and once he buys the coat, he walks differently. He feels differently. He's finally the man that's got all the money that he wants. And guess what? Later down the line, he becomes an incredible, successful business owner. Because sometimes this is how the subconscious mind works. You guys think that you have to do incredible actions or incredible things in order to manifest. But manifestation works and boils down with identity. Once you enter the state, once you identify with who the person that has what you want, it's done. All the other actions, the small little step forwards, they are all inspired. They all come naturally as a byproduct of that one choice to identify differently. And sometimes it is so simple. By buying a new clothes or a coat in this example, by glamming up or feeling like you feel beautiful. That's why these things are not superficial, you guys. They change people's states of consciousness. They make the subconscious mind react differently. So when you do that, you enter the state of power. You enter the state of like, I am that girl, I am that man, and that manifests. Is really that simple. So what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3, you really nurtured yourself. You really worked on yourself and you gained passion back after a period of stagnation and feeling like no matter what you were trying, it wasn't working. And now you were ready more than ever to embrace this new beginning. Like you're screaming with your vibration, I am ready. I put in the work. I am ready. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. The 6 of Swords. There is a travel with friends. There is opportunities to expand. There is you moving towards your love life. That is going to be better than ever. I am seeing like a proper vacation for some, maybe a retreat of some sort, or just you moving. Like I'm packing, I'm done, I'm good. You know, that's what you're saying. Like I'm good. I'm dressing all cute and nicely. I'm going out. I'm going out. And I'm not going out because I'm desperate, because I want to find someone. I'm going out to have fun, because I'm passionate about life, because I've been stuck for so long, and because I worked on myself. I'm going to go towards the unfamiliar. I'm going to take that leap of faith and find new friends. I'm going out of my shell. And it all will result very soon into a new romantic, exciting relationship. Let's clarify the Fool and the Passion card. The 9 of Swords. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords. From the 8 to the 9, sometimes you are a bit of an overthinker. Try to, be mindful of that, because your thoughts are your currency. You create with them. The Lovers. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. Like, you're doing great. You're going towards this new beginning, this nourishment, everything that we said. However, don't, be careful sometimes about your nature with the 9 of Swords, because sometimes you're a bit too much in your head when you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going out. I'm doing the affirmations, doing this, I'm doing that. And then let's say you go out, you meet someone, and you go into your head and you're like, oh, are they going to text me? Are they going to call me? Like, stop. Remember what you worked for. They text you, great. They don't text you, who cares? Detachment. I am magnetic. I have everyone that I want. Everyone that wants to be with me will be lucky. And you magnetize more, and you magnetize more by doing that. Release the doubt, to release the anxiety, Besides that, which is something to be mindful of with the 9 of Swords, the Lovers card. It's happening. The love is coming, and it's powerful, and it's more powerful than ever. Let's clarify the Lovers card. But Gemini, this could be a great passionate relationship that comes out of nowhere. In a new environment, in a new version of you, in a new reality. Literally, you're shifting. The 4 of Pentacles. Don't be stubborn. Keep meeting people. Keep going around. Detach. You're flowing. You're surfing through reality. I always tell my girls, go out without expectation. And then if you like someone, they like you back. And then you go out again, and it's all flowing. It's flowing. It's coming. You don't even need to put any effort. You're so magnetic. If you just work on that a little bit more and going out with this intention and attitude, release the stubbornness because you're so strong, but being stubborn sometimes, makes you overthink. You will meet this person. It's happening and it's strong and it's very soon and it's here. It's available for you. One last card. The Knight of Cups. New love is coming. New love is coming and is for you. I don't know. I just made that up. But if I can get any song, because this is like, you need to sing. You need to sing. You need to allow your heart to sing in joy. Freak off with the bloody overthinking or feeling stuck. Like, you're powerful. You're in a new dawn. You're passionate. You're glowing. That kind of love that courts you, that takes you out, that makes you feel special because in fact, that you are already special. It is all in the cards for you. You're literally shifting reality so fast that you just have to stay in this identity. You just have to stay in the state of consciousness, and it is all beautifully unfolding for you because of one singular decision. You decided to nurture yourself and stop starving yourself from love, from passion, from life. Let me see just a super last card with the oracle, an inspiration or anything that Spirit wants you to know. The earth wanted to come out, grounding, nurturing, the mint, prosperity, and luck. We love it. We love it. We love it. You're abundant. You're prosperous. You are minty. You're spicy. You're like, I see in your future something fresh and exciting, and luck is on your way. Maybe you got a scratchy games. Play with responsibility, but loads and loads and loads of good things are happening. It's like, I really think this is tied to Saturn going direct. Like, boom, the doors are now open. The wheels of destiny has turned, and now everything comes your way. That is the kind of vibe that I'm seeing. Decision, happiness, fun, leadership, new beginning, glowing up, passion, prosperity, luck. You got this. Don't allow your mind to be stubborn. Don't allow it to overthink. You got this. You're so close. Go and get it, girl. Go and get it, boy. You nailed it. I love you guys. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you need to know more about the esoteric knowledge, how to become powerful, how to get them obsessed, or how to get the prosperity that you want even more, it is all found in my resources down below. You got mini course about abundance, mini course about how to put a mind spell, the Esoteric Academy on Patreon with extra videos and extra pick a card readings, personalize the readings down below, and more. Check the info box. It's full of resources. I love you guys, and I'm going to see you very soon on this channel and on my other channel, Naya. Love you. Bye.